quick explanation here of the different settings that the TaylorMade M1 Driver offers with regards to these weights on the front part of the golf club at the sole, which obviously moves from heel to toe, and also then the back track, which moves from sort of front of the club head or near the face towards the back of the head. The difference is these sort of weights make with regards to the actual ball flight and spin numbers is quite sort of subtle really, but is fantastic for fine tuning. So for the players that maybe are just trying to lower the spin slightly or trying to help to reduce a certain shape of shot, these weights do help a little bit. Just maybe talk a little bit about where to put them as to what sort of helps particular sort of ball flight. As you can see with this front track here, it moves from heel to toe. So if I just loosen this off with the wrench, as you can see that weight now can slide into the heel, middle, or you can put it more towards the toe of the golf club. Now, as you can probably see on here, it has some really great words here, as in draw, and maybe not a great word, but fade, but they do put it on the draw and fade to make it a bit easier for the consumer to understand maybe as to what the club is trying to do. I think in the real world, what I would say as a custom fitter is I would move this front weight to match a strike pattern. Okay, so if somebody's hitting it sort of consistently slightly heel or slightly toe, then I would move that weight as per the strike. Okay, so really we're moving the sweet spot of the golf club more than probably what it would do in terms of trying to hit a draw and a fade. I think so many golfers out there, you know, they see the word draw, if they're a fade or a slice of the golf ball, they're going to expect whack that into the heel, all problem solved. It doesn't really work like that. Okay, so that's really more to match your strike pattern. So I'll just tighten that back up in the middle. With regards to the back weight, or the track that moves from front to back of the golf club, the red one, this is to help sort of move the centre of gravity obviously more forward and back in the head. So generally speaking, if we move the weight more towards the front or more towards the face, that helps you to maybe promote a sort of lower launch and a slightly lower spin characteristic on the golf ball. The further back it goes, it would generally help to hit a slightly higher launch and a slightly more spin on the ball. So again, this is great for fine tuning on your spin. What a lot of people again don't sort of realise is by moving it sort of more forward or its furthest front position is it does make the golf club less forgiving. Okay, so if you do spread your strike pattern a little bit on the face, i.e. toe, heel, etc. with the weight moved forward, you will be punished a little bit more than what you would do if it was moved to the back section of the golf club. So the further back we get this weight, really, the more forgiving it is across the face on your miss hits. Okay, it's interesting having a look at the TaylorMade tour players on tour with regards to what setting and position they've got these weights in on the golf club. A lot of golfers you'll see, like Jason Day, Garcia, your TaylorMade guys, they do have it in this setting where the front track is obviously in the middle. Generally, those boys do hit it off the middle of the golf club quite consistently. But they have this back one as far back to make the club more forgiving, which sometimes sounds strange because you expect those guys to hit middle of the club face more than not. But you know, if they do move it forward, it is more powerful. But again, those boys might not always hit the middle. There might be an odd swing there where they miss the middle. And when they do, this weight at the back will just help them out a little bit more. So it's really interesting to sort of see the settings that they sort of put the club into, really. But all in all, it's a great driver. Obviously, we've got a lot of shaft options up on the wall here. But great looking driver. Definitely one for you to come and have a go with and get fine-tuned on the launch monitor in regards to a custom fitting. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and we'll see you all soon.